running sessions for about 2 months since the game came out, and I got the PDF you get when you order the book. Now, I know my channel is typically a Warhammer zone, and I love Warhammer, and the truth is, I do, and sure, this is not my regular content, but I really wanted to put this out there because I really love this game. I really love this as an RPG. I'm an avid RPG player. From Dark Heresy to D&D to Robotech. And I wanted to just put this out because I want to spread the word about this. Just to fellow Robotech fans who are looking for this and have come from things like that, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And how this new one by SMG compares to the good old Palladium. As you can see here, I own all the Palladium 2nd edition, and ironically, I was never able to play a single session of this game. Everyone I ever tried to play it with hated it so much. Even all the avid Robotech fans, even the person who got me into this, he first picked up the booklet of this one, in the little manga booklet, when this was first released. He picked it up because he was all excited for a Robotech RPG game, and he was too young for, at the time, rather he wasn't too young, he was not into Robotech RPG, rather he didn't know it existed down here in Australia at the back ends of nowhere. Like, just look at these notes. These are notes I've made on how to actually customize the older one, the Palladium one, so that people might want to actually pardon my language, so that people might actually want to play it. We're Australian, we swear a lot. But, no, even with house rules, I could never get anyone interested to playing this. I had 2 attempts, one of which I came very close, and it just could never get off the ground. And a lot of my players are people online. I currently run 3 games, 1 IRL, which starts soon, and 2 online in Roll20. With this, I know some other GMs who also run these online as well. Now, this is the alternate cover. It's available in 3 covers. You've got the VF1S, you've got the alternate cover, which is this, and then you've got the premium cover, which is red and gold with Veritech outline. It's very cool. I really would have ordered it if my budget didn't allow it, if, the price of shipping and conversion rates here in Australia when I ordered this made it made it very expensive for me, but USD, it's a good $60 book. It's hardback, it's very nice. It's going to look great on my shelf next to those other older Robotech books, which are literally just there now because they look pretty. And it has amazing, up-to-date, full-color artwork. And the screen you can see here is the GM screen. I've got it all set up because I use it quite heavily. That's what the standard cover looks like on the front. So that's the normal version. There wasn't actually any price difference that I saw between the alternate cover and this cover. So I just ordered this one because I figured I'll have this one as a GM, I'll have the bad guys, and my players can order the book with the good guys on it. Because my players want to feel special. They want to feel like the good guys. Now, how does this RPG work? So this video is for Robotech fans, obviously, but also for people who just love role-playing games, who are just looking for something new to play. So this is an Advantage D6 system. It uses D6 pools. Good D6 pools. And it's roleplay centric. It's not very heavy on mechanics. So in this review, I'll just get a quick overview of this system. So the system, the book itself, you've got your introduction, your skills and talents. You've got your UEDF, the humans. For older Robotech fans, it's the official name of the RDF now. You've got the Zentradi, which are typically going to be your enemies, but there are rules in here for playing as, running a game where you're all Zentradi. Rules for encounters, so for combat encounters. And then there's a huge section of the scenarios, which is all just lore and ideas for running stuff right out of the show. Now, it's very good if we just talk about, first things first, the build sequence. I've done it many times now, making a character. So essentially how this works, in stark contrast to this, where... Let me show you how you build a character real quick. So, in here, building a character... This is it. This is all your step-by-step instructions about what you do. This book has a fair bit of cross-referencing. That's probably one of the downsides I'd give of this book, is that the amount of cross-referencing, but the amount of cross-referencing that saves on space so that they were able to fit a lot inside this book. It's near 200 pages. It is very nice, and it's got a lot of information in it. And how I'd best describe this system comparatively to other role-playing systems is I'd call it a toolbox system. It's a system where you've got all the tools you need to tell the story you want. If you want to go for something very survival-ish and terrifying and have people playing as nobodies who contend with giants, you've got level 0 characters, you've got ways of making combat encounters either really fast and easy with swarms of opponents that you can kill like quick. You've got other ways of doing it where each opponent is a serious threat that needs to be taken seriously and uses the full stats of the mecha. And other ways of just speeding it up, there's high lethality mode, there's hero points for letting players change the dynamic of the game by including stuff narratively. And again, there's a lot of emphasis on the roleplay. The mechanics is the emphasis on role-playing, and it's very well written in that regard. It's very well written in that the writer, he very much wants you to stay in character, and all these rules are basically designed to help you keep in character. And when you're building your character, it's not so much a min-maxing sort of session. It's more of a building your character to what you want. Build your character in a role-playing method, right? So, this is it. This is the entirety of how you build a character. These 2 pages. And it's pretty simple. It only takes 20 minutes. I'm not joking. It only takes 20 minutes. I've done it numerous times now with many players. And most players I just leave to themselves. I've had players literally whip up characters, new players come and join sessions who have literally whipped them up just 20 minutes before a session starts, or 20 minutes in if they've been late. And it's simple. You compare that to this.